Welcome back. There may be a change in where a long-awaited weather warning sign is placed near Paynes, Prairie. Residents living along US 441 south of Paynes, Prairie complained about where the state plans to place that large overhead warning sign.
And as a result, FDOT officials will hold a public meeting this week to decide whether to move it. TV20's Nico Clemens tells us residents claim they only have one main concern.
This is not about property values, it's about safety for the travelers and the drivers on the highway.
Roz Miller says she isn't the only one concerned about drivers' ability to effectively respond to conditions right before Paynes Prairie. 276 people signed a petition started by neighbor Garrett Glime to Governor Scott requesting that FDOT relocate the planned warning sign.
Until you live in the fog on this highway, you don't know how dense it can become at times.
Miller and other residents say the sign is too close to Paynes Prairie to be effective, but FDOT engineers conducted multiple studies and determined this was the best location.
It's always safety because we know that drivers have to have reaction time, and if they don't have reaction time, that's what causes the accidents and the pileups and the fatal deaths.
This is where the warning sign will be placed, right in front of Garrett's home. He, along with other residents on 441, prefer FDOT move the sign a few miles north to give drivers better notice.
It should be at least a mile and a half up the highway. Even at Williston Road, it's not too far up, and that way it would give opportunity for the drivers to detour and to take an alternative route.
The $2.1 million project is a result of crashes on 441 and a fatal chain reaction accident on I-75 in 2012. This sign will display messages alerting drivers on the conditions in the prairie at that time.
The sign is a good idea for safety purposes, and I'm 100% in favor of it, but it's in the wrong location.
Miller is pleased that FDOT officials will discuss moving the sign.
It's important that people make their voices heard, regardless of what the situation is, and that's how we get things done, is by resident and citizen participation.
Including a petition. Nico Clemens, TV20 News.
The meeting will take place at the Paramount Hotel and Conference Center Wednesday. The informal open house is from 4:30 to 6:30, and formal comment will then start at 6:30.